Okay, the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The first item is the adoption of the agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda as written or any changes to it?
It's a special meeting. You can't make any changes.
Okay, I just get to do this about once a year, so now bear with me on this.
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda.
Okay, made by Sherry, seconded by
I'll second.
Ms. Ritchie. Item.
Gotta take a vote.
Okay, all those in favor signify by raising your hand so I can see it, preferably in person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. 5-0. Justin, has anyone come in to sign up for public comments?
No, I just checked and there's nobody there.
Okay, thank you. Second item on the agenda is the selection of the board chair for 2020. We'll do this by opening the floor for nominations, and then I'll ask someone to make a motion to end nominations, and we'll vote for the chair, selection of the chair in the order that they were nominated. So the floor is open for any nominations for the chair for 2021.
I'd like to make a nomination for Ms. Ritchie to continue as chair.
Is there a second to that?
I second. Brenda would second that.
Okay. Any other nominations? Okay, is there a motion to cease nominations and vote?
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Talby, seconded by
I'll second that motion.
Ms. Considine. All in favor? Show of hands again, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. 5-0. At this time, we'll, Ms. Ritchie, I think last year we left it open if you wanted to say anything on your behalf. Give you a moment to do that? Okay. So this time, then all those in favor of Ms. Ritchie serving as chair for the calendar year of 2021, signify by saying aye. Just do that.
Yeah, we voted, but
Okay, we're done.
Voted. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll vote again.
Okay, it was 5-0.
No, you just voted to close nominations.
That's
You
what I
didn't
thought. I
vote
just looked to
Yeah,
close the nominations out
Oh,
to
okay.
select her.
okay.
but there's nobody running against, but I guess you need to make it official.
Yeah.
Vaccinations is the first one.
Okay, Ms. Arlene, did you
Right,
get that? Okay.
That's correct. So you voted to close the nomination. That last vote secured Ms. Ritchie as chair. So we can now
She can
move
take
on to
over,
the
so
next.
now she can quit criticizing me and she can take over again.
That's correct.
But did you do the vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you, guys. Okay, so you want me to take over now, Paul? You don't want to do vice chair? I know, Brian, I see it. Okay, item number 3, selection of board vice chair for 2021. And the floor is now open for nominations. Brenda, you got your hand raised. Are you nominating yourself?
No, I don't know how to put my hand. I was raising my hand to vote like 2 minutes ago, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
but
you might have been
since I'm
nominating.
unmuted now,
Okay.
I'll nominate Bill Talby for vice chair.
All right, so Mr. Talby has been nominated. Do we have any more nominations on the floor? All right, If not, then do I have a motion to close nominations? Oh, do we have to second that, Brian? 'Cause I didn't think with nominations you had to. Okay. Well, then I'll second your motion, Brian. I mean, Brenda, sorry. Okay. So, do we have a motion to close the nominations?
I'll make the motion.
All right. Look at Megan jumping in there. All right. Motion by Ms. Hendricks to close nominations. I'll second it. All right. So all those in favor for Mr. Talby as vice chair, say aye. Or raise your hand. Or opposed. Motion carries 5-0. So congratulations, Mr. Talby. Okay, item number 4, appoint board secretary. That is usually Mr. Christie. It's technically Arlene, but we call it Mr. Christie.
I'll make, do we take nominations or just nominate?
Just nominating.
I'll nominate Mr. Christie.
Okay. Oh, actually, it just says appoint, so you just have to appoint him. So you just want to appoint Mr. Christie?
I'll make a motion to appoint Mr. Christie as board secretary.
You'll still need a second and a vote, Ashley.
Okay, I got you. All right, I'll second that. Okay, all those in favor for Mr. Christie, say aye. Aye. Opposed? He's talking, so you don't get to vote. So if you're opposing yourself, it don't count anyway. So motion carries 5-0. Paul, are you talking to us? He's carrying on a really good conversation, Ian. Okay. Item number 5, consider approval of Alicia Ellis as the treasurer of Clark County Public Schools and board treasurer.
I'd like to make that motion to approve Alicia Ellis as treasurer of Clark County Public Schools and board treasurer.
Motion by Mr. Talby,
I second that motion.
second by Ms. Considine. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries 5-0. Okay, item number 6, establish sequence of voting. Usually we just go, if we have to do a roll call voting, we go from District 1 through 5. Is that okay with everybody, or would y'all prefer to do, okay, anything different? All right. Did you get that, Arlene? Is Arlene on here, Paul? Okay.
She said she got it. She shook her head.
Okay. Okay. I can't see her. Oh, I see her raising her hand. All right. But we don't need a vote on that, do we, Brian? That's just established.
For Alicia?
No, we've already did Alicia.
Oh, yeah, for establishing the voting, that is not a vote. That's just to
Okay.
establish that it can be done
Okay.
by acclamation, or as long as the roll call is done. It's set forth in that packet that Paul sent out.
Okay. All right. Item number 7, consider approval of proposed monthly meeting dates, times, and locations. You all had a chance to look over them. I know Bill sent out one correction. Did everybody get that, Bill, or did you just send it to me and Arlene and Paul?
Yeah, I sent it to you, Arlene and Paul, for that Tuesday, well, the 18th. It's listed in our packet for this January 18th. I think it's supposed to be January 19th. It's a Tuesday. I think that was the only thing, so. I think Arlene's has sent an update already out in the last email.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen it, so, okay. Was everybody okay with those dates and times? Sherry, Brenda, Megan?
So we're on the 19th? It's the 19th? Okay.
Okay. So would anybody like to make a motion to approve those dates, times, and locations? All of them are at central office too, aren't they?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Talby,
I'll second.
second by Ms. Richardson. All those in favor, say aye, raise your hand. Is Megan still on here? I've lost her. She's not on my screen.
She had her hand
There,
raised.
yeah.
Her hand raised.
Okay. Okay, I can't see her. All right, motion carries 5-0. Okay. Item number 8, board focus, Clark County Public School vision, mission, and goals. Have you all had a chance to read over those? That's just something we address every year at the January meeting, the organizational meeting. I don't think it's anything that we have to read during the meeting, is it, Brian?
It
Do what?
isn't anything, there is a couple things I'd like to mention as we go through. There's some documents that need your signatures. The first one, the Board of Education Operating Protocol. If you'll look at that one, there is a second page to it. On that second page, there is a place for every board member to sign. What I'll do with this one, if it's okay with you guys, I'll put this one at the front desk. And if you get a chance in the next few days, stop in and we'll have the document available for you at the front desk just to get your signature on that. It's the one document that takes everybody's signature on the same page. The other documents that we look at here, you can do individually, but this one needs all board members and the superintendent's signature on it. So it'll be available starting tomorrow morning from 8 till 4:30 each day at the board office for you to drop by and sign on that one, if you would.
Mr. Christie, do we have the capability of, do we have DocuSign capability within the district?
Arlene says no.
Okay.
And I don't see Justin, I don't see what he was saying, but I can see Arlene said no. I'll check into that, and if that's something that we can do, we need to get that going. In these times, it's probably going to be something that we would need.
I mean, it saves a lot of time if
Yeah.
if you have, if there's a document that need to be signed and we're virtual. Arlene, I think you're muted, or I know you're saying something, but. I'm not hearing you, Arlene.
No, I'm not either. I'm not used to seeing Arlene talk and me not jump, because usually when she speaks, I'm doing something when she's talking.
I don't know, if that's just something you can look at.
Okay, I'll work with Justin on that. We'll look at that.
Also, I did not receive the agenda item tonight. Just because I have an issue with my Clark County email.
Okay.
So I need to probably get with Justin and Jolene.
Can I have Justin contact you and try to work through that?
Yes, we had to go through my personal email because I have two, state emails, and so it's kind of complicated.
And
So I don't have any of the documents.
Down here, next time we can meet in person, we'll have to sit down and get that figured out for you, Brenda.
Okay, yeah, because we've made some changes to my old email, and so now I can't get it.
And Justin, are we working on getting Megan a school email to where she's on a school? Are we close to that?
We did that today.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, I think
And I can
she's
quit.
school one.
I've been screenshotting everything and sending that to Brenda and Megan on text, so I can start including you guys on the email now then.
Yeah, Megan's good, and we're still working on Brenda's a little bit just because of that, her being retired and now in a different role. And I think I caught the back end of Bill talking about DocuSign.
Yeah.
I can, I think Arlene might have a mic problem. Yeah, because she's not muted. So I'll talk with Arlene tomorrow and we'll look at some options.
All right. As you look through the remainder of the documents that's in there, where there is a place for each of you to sign, if you would sign those, unless we get something worked out on the DocuSign here really quickly. Otherwise, if you would sign those, and you can drop them off the front desk, or, of course, three of you know about it, but the two, for our new two folks, you have a mailbox in the back room at the board office, and if anything that we need to get to you, we'll drop in your mailbox. So anytime you're by the office and want to stop in, feel free to stop in, check your mail, stop and speak when you're there. But we'll have that set up. It's already set up for you in the back there, so you may have some mail back there. It is.
Can you hear me now?
I'm sorry?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I know that.
Some of the board members already have your electronic signature. If you'll send me an email saying it's okay, I can just plug that in on that document. And for those of you that I don't have your electronic signature, if you want to write your name on just a piece of paper and scan that to me, I can turn it into an electronic signature for you. And then again, Justin and I can work on the DocuSign as well.
Okay, thanks, Arlene.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all you want, is that all you had to go through, Paul?
Yes, thank you.
Did you all have any questions about item number 8?
There is one up on there at the end, that proof of receipt, that I definitely need your signature on that. That's, that and the certificate of distribution, that's required. So any of those that require your personal signature, you would go through those, sign those, and drop those off to me, or email Arlene and she'll document for you.
Okay. All right, well, if nobody has any more questions about item number 8, we will move to item number 9. Consider approval of change order 2-14 to Rising Sun Development for the George Rogers Clark High School Field House and Athletic Project BG 18-334 in the amount of $20,000.
Okay. In the interim between the closeout of last year and where we are, I was getting a lot of echo on it. You all getting that on me too? A lot of echo?
Yes.
I don't know what's
Yeah,
caused.
trouble on my end.
I was getting it on Ashley's there at the end. I don't know what changed.
I don't know if somebody's not muted or what.
Yeah, I think someone's got an external speaker on, or like has 2 speakers on.
Well, it may be me. I was having volume troubles there a few minutes ago. Back years ago, the board voted, gave me permission as superintendent on construction projects to approve up to purchase or change orders up to $20,000. We had one that was in front of the board that we kind of got put aside. I went back after it was over, talked with the construction folks. It's on this change order, and I brought it back in front of you. I've actually approved this one. I got them down to below 20,000, or right at 20,000. It was actually about a $25,000 change order. They've amended it to make it a 20,000 one, so we could go ahead and get started on it. I think I've tried to talk to most of you before I did this. It's for sod in the remaining parts of the practice area out around the new athletic project. If we go with the seed and the straw that was provided in the plan, we will not have grass turf growing in time for track and football and band, those folks to use the field this summer. If we go with it's an athletic blend of a grass turf. It comes in rolls, 6, 8 feet wide and 60, 80, 100 feet long. It's big rolls. It's not like sod that you think about at your home. It's huge pieces of sod, so there's very few joints in it. We can have that down. They could have it down and have it playable by the time we would need it in March. So I approved them to go ahead with that change order and start that at the reduced price of $20,000. That's taking care of all the practice areas for track and football and the band out behind the athletic complex. And for you new board members, anytime that you all would like, if you would give me a call, I'd be glad. I'd love to take you out on a tour of the athletic complex and show you where we are on the project, what we have completed and where we are on it. But this is something that I did go ahead and approve, and I wanted it on there tonight for you all to get your all's vote of approval on it. They have started cutting the sod to go on there. I didn't go out there today. I'm not sure that they've started putting it down, but if they haven't, they're going to in the next day or two, weather permitting, start to put the sod down.
When I drove by there this evening, I didn't see the sod yet, but I'm sure they'll get to it.
I know it's, like I said, it's an athletic blend of sod. It's not just regular grass. It's a tougher grade of sod, and they were cutting it, and it's only available at certain times of year, and we were fortunate that it was available at this time of the year, so we were able to get that pretty quickly. I'm not sure, I haven't seen, I don't think, John Hagan probably isn't on here tonight. He might have more information. I didn't get a chance to call him this afternoon before the meeting.
Does anybody else have any other questions?
I make a motion to approve as written.
Motion by Mr. Talby.
I'll second.
Oh, I'll give to you, Sherry. Second by Ms. Richardson. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. All right, that is the end. And we just need a motion to adjourn. Congratulations, Brenda and Megan. Y'all made it through your first night.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Motion by Ms. Sherry,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Talby. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you, guys. In case anybody's interested, our girls are behind 21-20 at halftime tonight in the first game at
Ooh,
Paris.
That's a
Paris.
nail-biter.
Yeah, Paris is probably the second toughest team in the region behind us. So it'll probably be one of the tougher games.
Isn't the boys playing tonight too?
Yes, it's a doubleheader, girls, boys for a season opener. It's a doubleheader. The girls are playing first game tonight.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to verify.
All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good night.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Congrats, Brenda. Congrats, Megan. You survived.